Now we're coming back out here to the West Coast. Over to Ramon C. Cortines High School. This is going to be Abraham Flores, who's going to come talk to us, Abraham. And I love that he's got a song that people are going to be like, wait, what? Going down tonight. So you're going to be singing Losing My Mind from Follies, which is predominantly a female song. But you said you wanted to do it. You heard it at a benefit. And why did you love this song? What did you love about it?
At first, I just thought that the music was really good. Like, that's catchy. Like, that's a catchy tune. And so when my teacher told me about the opportunity of being able to be on this show, I went back to it and I started to think, what if I did that song for the show? So I started to get into it. I started to sing it. I started to look at the lyrics. And the first time that like I actually sang it, like to practice it, I burst into tears. The lyrics are really amazing, and I think the amazing thing about them is that they don't say like, well, you'll hear the lyrics, but it's not talking about a person or an entity. It's talking about it could talk about a person or an entity, but it could also talk about a concept, an idea, or a dream. Jeez. So I think that's why, especially now, I feel like I have to sing this song.
You all are throwing down tonight. That's amazing. I also love when you showed us your setup. You were just like, this is what I'm going to sing from. And I was like, I love that. Like, that's one of the things. We're garages, bedrooms, living rooms. And we were definitely in your bedroom. And I love if you just move a little bit out of the way, we'll see your thespian induction. Where is it? Yeah, there it is, right there on the wall. Yes, your thespian induction. I love it. Talk to me a little bit about what one of your best theatrical moments has been. And I think it had to do with like California Youth Theater Day, right?
Yeah. Right next to this, California Youth and Theater.
Yeah.
So me and a group of seniors last year were chosen from the D-Task Fall Festival in Large Group Comedy to go and perform at the state capitol, and not only perform, but have the amazing opportunity to talk to legislators in our own districts about why the arts are so important, like arts education specifically, why we need legislation to ensure that not only arts education continues, but arts education is distributed more equitably and with higher quality. So it's not just like anyone with an English degree can teach. Like, you need actual certification to teach theater. And I think that's really important because theater really is an amazing art form, but if you have a bad experience with it, then you're just gonna end up hating it. So I think by ensuring professionalism, by ensuring quality, you can ensure, even if you don't go into theater, you can ensure that you grow a community that has theatrical ideals, like ensemble and like a community and and all these. There's so many good things about theater. I could go.
Money. You have the money. I'll give you the money. It's amazing to hear you guys speak so eloquently and so honestly about what you think about the art form. But you were 7 when you started in the business. You were more interested in Legos. Your mom was pushing for you to sign up because your sister was doing something. Yeah. So what was your first on-stage role?
It wasn't really a role. So it was at a community theater, 24th Street Theater. I'm so grateful for them. My mom did push me into it. I was very scared, but it was. I remember I was a little baby. I was a little baby. It wasn't. We didn't do like shows. We like talked about our own community, and like the that year's artistic director would like choose a mission or like a statement that we would follow, and then the teachers were challenged to make a play with each age group about that message.
Yeah. I mean, you literally were a baby. You were cast as like a baby.
Like the baby brother.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Totally. Also, I do want to, I mean to say this every week on the show, and I always forget, like, shout out to all the community theaters out there, because we hear that over and over again, that so many people got training started at the community theater level. So they're out of work right now too, and they're trying to figure out how they're going to rebuild too. So we send all of our love to all those community theaters out there that give us chances to do things. You've got a future dream role of Jack Kelly in Newsies. I could totally see that happening. You want to continue to use the power of yes and theater to make change for the better in this world. I think it's great. So why don't you give us a little Mr. Sondheim from Follies. This is Losing My Mind from Abraham Flores Jr. at Ramon C. Cortines High School.
The sun comes up, I think about you. The coffee cup, I think about you. I want you so, it's like I'm losing my mind. The morning ends, I think about you. I talk to friends and think about you. And do they know it's like I'm losing my mind? All afternoon doing every little chore, the thought of you stays bright. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dim the lights and think about you. Spend sleepless nights to think about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind? I want you so, it's like I'm losing my mind. Does no one know it's like I'm losing my mind? All afternoon doing every little chore, the thought of you stays bright. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dim the lights and think about you. Spend sleepless nights to think about you. I want you so, but were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind?
Lord, like, this is intense. Like, that was amazing. And I love that we do a rehearsal the day before with all of you, and I get to see the, the adjustments, the changes we make, and it was really beautiful. Really great action. Please keep singing that. We loved it. Sometimes when I dim the lights at night and think about someone, it's Doug Oberhammer, who's here tonight. So I want to bring him in and see if he has any feedback. I hope.
Oh my.
I know. I just had to put that out there for people to
I
hear.
thought we had moved past that. My wife is probably watching.
I'm terrified of her. So that's definitely, I don't know if you saw the private chat going, but Alex Ellis was like, never going to happen, Daunter, move on. And I was like, you're right. I'm terrified of Christine. What about this guy? What about Abraham?
Holy smokes, you sound fantastic. And not just musical theater, you got pop chops. You just sound fantastic.
Thank you.
You can do anything you want to do. And what incredible focus and commitment to character. It's something that I work with almost daily, doing a lot of vocal coaching and stuff like that. And to get the kind of performance that you're giving out of people is really hard. So just keep doing what you're doing, because that was brilliant.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, pal. That's, yeah, absolutely. Doug, stay right there. That's Abraham, everybody. Thank you, Abraham. We'll see you in a little bit. Hi, Doug. Yes, she is.